Are we superior to the Thais? Well, my quick answer to that is, of course we are. Or of course we think we are. In this video, we're going to look at the things that we are better at and that they are better at. We are far superior in many aspects, but they can be superior in some aspects. This is a controversial video. What's the point in making a video if it's not controversial, huh? Let's just talk about one thing. Sport. Thailand's sporting achievements are admirable, but nothing to write home about if you compare it to Western countries of the same population. Even my country, Ireland, and by the way, I'm giving the Irish population the 7 million, just over 7 million, because the island population is over 7 million. I'm an Irish Republican. Ireland is Ireland, and it's 7 million. Anyway, Ireland has won a total of 41 Olympic medals with a population of 7 million to draw its contingency from. Thailand has won 42 Olympic medals with 70 million people to draw the contingency from. So who is more superior? In terms of figures, Thailand wins by 1. But if you look at the contrast in the massive difference in population, you must admit that Ireland is far superior to Thailand in terms of sporting achievements. Thailand has never qualified for a World Cup finals. Ireland has on more than one occasion, and we reached the quarterfinals in Italia 90. Population 7 million. Thailand have never qualified for a World Cup finals. Population 70 million. Who's more superior? Why do so many European Farang, let's say, come to Thailand when damn all Thais go to Farangland for the same thing? When I say the same thing, retirement and relaxation. Because Thailand is vastly superior when it comes to weather. Thailand is vastly superior when it comes to quality of life. Thailand is vastly superior when it comes to affordable living. You see, this is not a derogatory video, it's a comparison video. And we're going to find out at the end who is more superior. The West, I have to group the West. I can't just say Ireland or the United States or Australia or New Zealand or Canada, or even the UK. I'll say the UK. I don't like saying the UK, but I'll say the UK. But we'll see who comes out best. Who is more superior? What do you think? Social welfare. Who's more superior? Well, you see, this is where Thailand's argument, or if somebody was to argue that Thailand was more superior in terms of social welfare, it would totally collapse. Because I'm in the fortunate position of being an Irish citizen of the Republic of Ireland, that I will, in 4 years' time, be in receipt of my contributory state pension. And for all the people who've questioned my qualification on that, or my entitlement to that, I've checked it out a million times. I've satisfied the criteria, and I will be in receipt. My Thai wife, if the tables were turned and she retires to Ireland with me, she won't be in receipt of anything. If you're unemployed in Europe, oh, by the way, this is what I'll say this as well. Europe is far superior to the United States when it comes to social welfare. Far superior. There are countries in Europe that are far superior to Ireland when it comes, well, not far superior, but superior to Ireland when it comes to social welfare. We enjoy an inclusive and beneficial and fair social welfare system, reasonably fair social welfare system. If you're out of work in Ireland, you can survive. You won't be drinking in the Ritz, or you won't be shopping at Macy's, but you'll maintain some degree of dignity. In Thailand, you won't. They have some degree of social welfare, but it doesn't even approach anything like we have in, well, I won't say the West, because the United States isn't at the races when it comes to social welfare either. So I would say let's group the United States and Thailand together. Their social welfare systems are far inferior to the EU, let's say European Union, the EU's social welfare systems. Who's winning so far? I'm not keeping count. So let's call a spade a spade. Women. I mean, come on. No offence to Irish women, but half of them, the tide wouldn't take them out. Thailand's women are far superior to women that I've come across anywhere else in the world, with the exception of Lebanese. Yeah, and Eastern European and South American, and yeah, well, they do. Their women are far, well, put it this way, they're far superior to Irish women. And look, if you're an Irish woman watching this, no offence, but come on, I'll take it on the chin. You know, I fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. You know what I mean? I can take it. You should take it. Irish women don't compare. Absolutely don't compare to Thai women. So Thai beauty is far superior to Irish beauty. Even when it comes to scenery. Ireland has some beautiful scenery. Europe has some beautiful scenery in general. But I'm telling you, if you've ever been to Kanchanaburi, or the other place which I can't pronounce now, I'm going to do it now. Phangngga. How do you pronounce NGA? No, whatever. Phang Nang Bay. That's, in other words, the James Bond Islands. Or if you've ever been to Phuket, you know what I'm talking about. Thailand has some of the most amazing, breathtaking scenery. Ireland has it. The UK has it. France has it, I suppose. Italy. But for my money, there isn't, I would say, Europe doesn't hold pole position when it comes to scenery. Southeast Asia is stunning. Southeast Asia is amazing, and so is Thailand. Even here, on the banks of a bloody canal near Wang Noi in central Thailand, it's murky, it's whatever it is. There's a guy over there fishing. The sky is absolutely fantastic. It's a wonderful place to be. So, in terms of scenery, I think Thailand is far superior. Okay, the language. Which is more superior, Thai or English? Of course, English is more superior than Thai. That's a subjective claim. But look at it this way. Which one of the two is the global language? There's one of the reasons English is a global language is because the American servicemen that fought in the First World War, that came over to fight in Europe on the Olympic, the sister ship of the Titanic, which was responsible for bringing thousands of GIs and Canadian forces to Europe, spreading the English language. That's one of the reasons. English is now the global language. But another reason is that English is a complex language with one of the widest reservoir of vocabulary that you could have. The Thai language vocabulary is very, very restricted. Very, very restricted. I don't speak Thai very well, but I do know this. I've researched it and I listen to Thai all the time, and I keep hearing the same words repeated. I know it's a tonal language, but their vocabulary is restricted. Their grammar is not as complex as English grammar or French grammar or German grammar, but it's safe to say that English is a superior language to the Thai language. I'm not saying Thai is a bad language. No, I love the language, I love the people, I love the culture. I'm just doing a comparison. It's a fact. Which is superior? Day or night? Well, that depends. Which is superior? I'll say this, which is superior? English or Thai? Well, of course that depends as well. Because where I am today, Thai is superior. Because I won't be able to converse in English because nobody here speaks English. But globally, English is far superior to Thai. English is far superior to German. English is far superior to Gaelic. And it's on a par with Spanish, if you ask me. There. Hablo español un poquito. So, beer. I mean, do you need me to tell you? Do you really need me to tell you? Europe does beer best. American beers are disgusting. Coors, Budweiser, Miller. I mean, come on, lads, come on. You want a full-bodied beer? You got to go to Ireland, the Czech Republic, or Germany. That's where you got to go. But speaking of that, I mean, we're asking which beers are superior. And if you're a regular viewer to the channel, you know that I've discovered this one. Tawang Dang. There you go, Tawang Dang. That's a Thai German beer. And for my money, that's up there with any European beer. So it is subjective, but generally speaking, European beers are far superior to Thai beers. Hands down, well, with the exception of that. And we were talking about East Asian beers, Beer Lao, that's also an exception, as we all know. But I can't think of any one American beer, and this is no offense to Americans because I know you'll agree with me. I can't think of any one North American beer that would be anywhere near the races when it comes to European beers. Let me know if I'm wrong. Anyway, I've tasted Miller, I've tasted Coors, and I've tasted Budweiser, and I wish I hadn't. But there is an exception. Budweiser Magnum. Budweiser Magnum. Now that's something to write home about, but that's the exception. Thailand's position as a state. Thailand is not superior to Ireland or vice versa, because both are independent states, members of the UN. But Thailand is vastly superior to England or Scotland or Wales or Australia or Canada or New Zealand, because Thailand is a member of the United Nations, like Ireland. England is not a state. It is not a member of the United Nations. Scotland is not a state. It's not a member of the United Nations. Wales is not even a country. It's a principality. So therefore, Thailand is superior to those countries. It's also superior to Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, and many more. Insofar as, and Ireland, by the way, is superior to Australia in terms of statehood, New Zealand and Canada, because Ireland is a fully autonomous independent republic. Australia isn't. Canada isn't. New Zealand isn't. But Thailand, well, let's say it's not a republic, but it's a fully autonomous independent state. Australia is not fully autonomous. It has a Governor General appointed by the monarch of the United Kingdom, same as New Zealand, same as Canada. So you see, I said this was going to be a controversial video. Well, there's no controversy over that. It's a fact. It's a fact. Ireland is a fully autonomous independent republic. Thailand is a fully autonomous independent kingdom. Australia isn't, New Zealand isn't, Canada isn't, and England, Scotland, and, well, here's a car. And England, Scotland, and Wales are even less so. Well, in fact, it's non-existent. They are not states. They are not countries recognised by the United Nations. So therefore, I would say if I was to list Australia, Canada, New Zealand, England, Wales and Scotland, Thailand and Ireland are vastly superior in terms of independence and autonomy to the rest of the, or to the aforementioned. I mean, have you ever heard of a Scottish passport or an English passport? They don't exist. Anyway, let's move on to something more light-hearted and maybe less controversial. Whiskey. Thailand claims to have whiskey, namely, among others, Hong Tong. Hong Tong is not a whiskey, no more than Johnny Walker is. Johnny Walker is not a whiskey. Now listen, I'm using the indefinite article there, a whiskey. It is not. Johnny Walker is not a whiskey, and Hong Tong is not a whiskey. Hong Tong is blended spirits with molasses added to give it its colour. It's not whiskey. And Johnny Walker is blended whiskies. That's exactly what it is. It started off a young lad somewhere in Scotland. By the way, the Scots claimed to have the authority on whiskey. Ireland gave it to them. Whiskey started in Ireland. The actual word whiskey is derived from the Irish Gaelic on Ishka on Baha, meaning the water of life. And when the Brits came to Ireland, they couldn't pronounce Ishka, which is the Irish word for water, and they mispronounced it as whiska. Whiskey, that's where it comes from. So Ireland is vastly superior to Scotland in terms of its whiskey, because one of the most famous Scotch whiskies in all the world is Johnny Walker, and it's not a whiskey. And one of the most famous or well-known Thai whiskies is Hong Tong, and that is absolutely not a whiskey. It's blended spirits with molasses added to give it its colour. Listen lads, we'll take a breather, and just to introduce to you, if you haven't already known this, ThaiDateVIP is a very good friend of this channel, and the guy who runs it lives in Hoi Hin. He's French, a fully autonomous independent republic, by the way, and he is a very good friend of mine, and I have been ThaiDateVIP has been associated with this channel for a long time, and many guys who have watched this channel have met their future wives or girlfriends on ThaiDateVIP. Take it from me, lads, or don't take it from me. Click the link below to ThaiDateVIP and find out for yourself. From the outset, I said that this was a controversial video. Everything I've said in this video is, to the best of my knowledge, factual. Maybe with the exception of saying that Wales is not a country, but really, strictly speaking, it hasn't been a separate, independent thing in its history. So how could it be? Well, maybe it was 1,000 years ago, but it isn't even represented on the Union Jack or the standard flag, whatever they call it. It's not even represented on it, because at the time that flag came into existence or was designed, Wales was considered a part of England, you know, administratively, and that's why it's not included. But look, if I offended any Welsh people in saying that, I apologise, but that's my view. So I'd love to know what points you agree or disagree with me in this video. You know, I hate, one of the things about YouTube in Thailand, it's got boring and banal and the same and the same and the same, all the baloney. And there's so many YouTubers in Thailand, I'm not going to mention names, but so many YouTubers in Thailand going, how wonderful it is, how wonderful things are, oh my God, I love it here. I love it here too. My son is Thai, I keep saying it, my wife is Thai. I love this country, I respect this country. I've highlighted different things. I've highlighted different aspects of things where I consider Thailand to be superior to elsewhere. And I've also highlighted the fact that the most important thing is Thailand is a wonderful country. And the most important thing is it's a completely independent, autonomous kingdom, unlike the countries that I mentioned. And that's a fact. And if people don't like that, I'm sorry, but that's the fact. That's a fact. As I mentioned, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Scotland, England and Wales, and a few others besides, don't enjoy full autonomy because they're fastened by the apron strings to the United Kingdom. And in my language, well, I won't say the whole sentence in my language, but I'll just say, grow up. Grow a pair of Leodi. The word Leodi in Gaelic translates to English as balls, like football is plural. Leród is ball, Leródi is balls. Grow a pair of Leodi, and become a separate, autonomous, independent republic, or a fully autonomous, independent state, just like Thailand. That's where Thailand's superior. Thailand looks after its citizens. Thailand looks after its sovereignty. Thailand protects its culture. So, as a final note on this video, Thailand is superior to all countries mentioned in this video and some that weren't mentioned, insofar as it keeps its people, it treats its people with priority. Thailand is for the Thais, so therefore Thailand wins. Thailand is superior. There you go. That's my 5 cents worth, lads. I know lots of people won't agree with me. I know lots of people will, I don't know. I know some of you will agree with me. I know some of you won't agree with me. But whatever, look, it's just a video. It's, as I said from the outset, it's controversial. It's designed to be controversial, and that's what it is. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment in the comment section. I look forward to reading your comments on this one. And I'll see you again very soon. Take care.